So this is just a quick video on the stakeout and reference height. So you go into your toolbox, hit reference height. When you do that, it tells you up here you can select a surface, a point, or enter a desired elevation. Here's where you put your elevation in. You can do a few things with this. We'll just start by the surface. So if you click it, you see it just picked that surface DTM final. We'll hit check. Now whatever we are choosing here to lay out, it will give you a cut or fill. It'll give you alignment to your element there, so you can stake it out, but it's also going to give you a cut or fill based on whatever the design elevation for the surface model is at that spot. So as you walk around through here, this line's actually already elevated to the surface, so you're kind of doing the same thing both ways. But if all of these lines were on like 0 or 10 or a million or whatever, basically if they weren't on the actual surface elevation, it would allow you to lay this line out horizontally and also give you a cut or fill to the surface model. That's that. Now, if you want to, say, choose a height, so you can hit this, it'll pop this back up. Let's just say we wanted to stake out this manhole right here, manhole number 2. It's actually got a design elevation of 1010.55. But let's say we wanted to lay it out and it was really a 1015 or a 1005. It's been changed. So we'll pick that manhole and we're going to say, we'll say 1005, check, check. Of course, I needed to free that operation up, I guess. We'll pick this manhole now. So whatever we pick, even though this has a 1010.55 elevation, it's going to give me a cut or fill. It's going to give me the guidance horizontally to get to it, but it's going to give me a cut or fill to the actual elevation that I've punched in. And you can see me cycling through this little info bar here. I've got it set up to where it gives me the design elevation, or I guess my reference height, which is actually the design elevation in this case of 1005. So it's you can see me raising it up or lowering it down. I'm just going to do it on the simulator, but that's my elevation. That's my temporary design elevation, and that is my cut or fill. That's good if you just got a bunch of points to have zeros, or you can use this for different routines. But click it again if you want to go back out of that and hit your red X. There you are back in regular design mode. I don't know why that's not giving me a design grade, but that's okay. So a handy tool, if you have, let's say you happen to have a surface model with a DTM file, but all of your lines aren't necessarily elevated to your design model like this one is, and you can't just do stakeout and pick a line. If they're all on 0, that tool allows you to lay your stuff out horizontally and get the correct cut and fill to it via the surface model. That's one difference between this and that, is you can actually lay stuff out horizontally when you're doing this tool. With the stake elevation, you cannot. So handy feature. Just make sure you set your info bar up to kind of have it set up to where it'll show you what you want to show, what you want to see. Thanks.